What's going on YouTube? Today I have a very good Uber match against my friend Kiyo or Kyo. I think it's pronounced Kiyo, he pronounces it that way. Um, we're both using Sun teams, and when you're looking at Kiyo's team, he's using basically a replica of my Gastrodon team. He said he didn't do it intentionally, that's perfectly fine. Um, it's whatever really, because I made an RMT of that team, so I don't care if people steal it anyways. So yeah, but it's very repetitive to see that team. I think I uploaded a battle against that team too. Anyways, my team is a team that was given to me by my friend Problems, and it has Heatran on it. Problems had a lot of success with this team, so I decided to ask him for it and use it. So yeah, I have a Heatran, a special defensive Fortress, special defensive with Impish Nature, Larias, offensive set, Genesect, obviously Scarf, and Giratina as sub 3 attacks, and Relevant is physically defensive. So the only threat I see on his team may be the Arceus if he made it Calm Mind, and Ho-Oh will be a bitch to take down if I'm not careful around it. So yeah, let's get right into the battle. Alright, so I forgot to mention Kiyo is a very good player, and yeah, I'm really not, so I was kind of scared. I was really excited to battle this guy actually, so yeah, he leads up with his Ho-Oh and I lead up with my Groudon. I'm going to Stone Edge right off the bat because I know it most likely is sub Ho-Oh, and Problems gave me enough EVs to outspeed sub Ho-Oh, so I decided to go for Stone Edge right away. But he's actually going to make a smart play and going to his own Groudon, going on the Stone Edge, and we're both going to set up the rocks. And now he's going to predict me to go into Larias, even though it was a very obvious move, because I knew I wouldn't like to take a Fire Blast or an Earthquake, because I would need my Groudon later on in the game to take down Ho-Oh, so that's a pretty smart play on his part. Now I'm just going to U-turn now into my Genesect. He has the red card on the Fortress, and this is actually pretty bad because I didn't want my Giratina to be dragged out in front of that Fortress because I don't have that hidden power fire, and I can't kill Fortress with Giratina, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, he goes into Genesect after I dragged out with that Dragon Tail. As I now staying with my Giratina, I didn't Shadow Sneak or switch out into Fortress in the off chance he wanna go into Ho-Oh or Fortress, so that's why I went for the second Dragon Tail, which kinda hurts me, but it worked. It kinda worked out. I mean, I was playing really safely, so yeah, whatever. Now I'm going to Shadow Sneak. In the off chance he goes for Substitute again, predicting me to Dragon Tail and trying to make me miss, but he's actually gonna go for Recover. That's a pretty smart play on his part. And now he's going to go for the substitute real quick. Oh fuck. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the second Shadow Sneak as he's actually going to go for the Brave Bird, take me out. I wanted to get a max damage roll on that Ho-Oh, but unfortunately I don't. So that's why I didn't break the sub, so I'm forced to go into my Heatran, which pretty much walls Ho-Oh if he doesn't have Earthquake, of course. Which he doesn't, he recovers, so that's pretty good. And now he's gonna go into his I'm going to drag it out into the Gastrodon. Now, Gastrodon doesn't carry Earth Power in Ubers, most likely, because Scald is all you need. Ice Beam could be an option too, but never Earth Power. You don't need Earth Power for anything. So when I saw Earth Power, I was like, holy shit. So that cost me my Heatran. That would have helped a lot against his Ho-Oh, so yeah, now he's going to send in his Ho-Oh again. Now you noticed I stopped the battle right here, and I would like to take my time to explain what's going on here. He basically is in a position where he doesn't need to predict, and I need to predict really badly. So basically it's a 100% winning chance for him right now. My Ho-Oh wall is gone, which it was Heatran, so it was killed by Earth Power. What's my other Pokemon that died? Fuck, I forgot. Oh yeah, Giratina that can break hovels up potentially, and yeah, my other Pokemon that I don't remember what it was. I have my Groudon that may take a Stone Edge, if even though spikes are, but if he gets the high damage roll, he won't be able to take it after spikes and the Stealth Rock. So I really need to risk it right here. If he goes for Substitute, I will be very happy, but if he goes for Sacred Fire, he most likely wins the battle because I need spikes, Stealth Rock to be out of the field. So let's see what happens. So yeah, he's actually gonna go for Substitute as I go for the Rapid Spin, and I was very happy when this happened. I was like, yes, I can win, even though the chances are very slim still, I can still win. So I'm just gonna go into my Groudon hoping that I would not get crit. As you saw right here, he burned me, but I had the Lumberry, so it didn't really matter after all. I'm just gonna hit it with the Stone Edge, break the Substitute. If that would have missed, I would have cried. I would have just forfeited or DC, but I don't DC to my friends, so... Right, Sour? Okay. I'm just gonna go into my Latias after my Groudon died, and I'm just going to hit it with the Draco Meteor. He's at the point where he cannot switch anything into Latias. I get a crit, didn't really matter because it does like 50% to 60% to a max HP hobo, unless he's carrying like a especially defensive set. I mean, with a little bit of special defense, but that wouldn't make sense. Hobo doesn't really need it. So yeah, I'm actually going to switch around to my Fortress, predicting him to go for the Judgment or Calm Mind. So yeah, he's actually going to predict that Toxic, but I'm going to predict that Fortress to come in, so I'm actually gonna go for my Latias and then hit it with the Hidden Power Fire. So that gives me a very good chance of winning, meaning that he won't be able to Toxic my Latias or my other Pokemon. Well, my other Pokemon aren't affected by Toxic, so it doesn't really matter. But he won't be able to Rapid Spin or Toxic. So I killed that Fortress, which is pretty good. Now he's going to send in his Gastrodon. I forgot that Fortress was faster than Gastrodon, but I went for the Pain Split just to get my health back, but as you saw, I'm faster. So now I'm going to predict him to go into his Groudon, predicting me to go for the Layer Spikes, because his Gastrodon was basically a setup fighter, so I thought he may want to go for the, how's it called, Fire Blast on it, or force me to Dragon Tail. I mean to go into Maladius and then Dragon Tail, which would be pretty bad. And you see right here, he leaves Draco Meteor with the mean damage roll, and he misses Dragon Tail, which kinda makes up for it. Not gonna lie, I actually was very happy, but it's still that Dragon Tail wouldn't have killed my Latias, so doesn't really matter. Anyways, he's going to start setting up Calm Minds, and he hits Focus Blast. I mean, am I the only one that misses Focus Blast? Because it seems that way, because I always miss Focus Blast on Wi-Fi. I miss more than on Showdown. I miss always on PL2. Anyways, he missed a second Focus Blast, Focus Blast, which helped him more than me because I was trying to Pain Split and get all my health back, but yeah, it didn't work. So he's actually going to take me down with the +2 Calm Mind, and he's going to die to the Toxic damage. And now I'm just going to finish up the game with my Genesect, which has Explosion. I know he doesn't have Protect because he has Toxic Power, another move. So yeah, that was pretty good game, Kiyo. I'm going to leave his channel in the description. He's a very good battler, very good narrator. He started like 2 weeks ago. I definitely recommend you to check him out. His content is pure gold, better than mine actually. So yeah, I'm going to leave it in the description. So see you later guys, bye.